Hey everyone, Andrew here, and this is Millfred again. We're going to be doing today a new thing for my YouTube channel where we discuss random topics and discuss them. So today we're doing guest characters for Mortal Kombat. I could say Mortal Kombat X or just anyone in Mortal Kombat that we'd like to see. We have different categories, so we're going to go through those and then we're going to pick our top 5 that we want personally, that would just be fun, and our top 5 that realistically could fit into the game without being, overpowered, that the animators could do well and everything. So, I'm going to start with my top 5 Marvel characters. I have Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Venom or Carnage, the Punisher, and Blade, with Lizard and Sandman as honorable mentions, as well as Michael Fassbender's Magneto and Rogue. Any thoughts on this?
In comments section.
I was asking you, but
oh, for me?
yeah. Any thoughts? I think
Wolverine.
Definitely. And Venom.
Yeah.
Rogue would be interesting because of her power stealing. I think she could work. So that would be fun. And there's always strong female characters in Mortal Kombat. So I guess your Marvel are up on the list.
So, my Marvel, I got Galactus, Drax the Destroyer, Thanos, Thor, Doctor Doom, with MODOK, Kraven the Hunter, Deadpool, and Ant-Man as my honorable mentions. MODOK.
I don't know how good Galactus would work, though. But
he just smushed me.
He would maybe... Yeah, exactly. Maybe they could have, instead of him as a character, they could have an arena where you're literally fighting on top of Galactus, and you progress onto his face and kill him at the end or something, kind of like in God of War Ascension. They have the co-op where one of the maps you have to kill a giant Cyclops at the end. And so you fight through the stages, and when you get to the end, you fight the giant boss. I think that would be something interesting. They could add co-op gameplay.
That would be cool.
Alright.
Yes.
Moving on. My DC characters, I have Bane, and not the Dark Knight Rises Bane.
Sucks.
Killer Croc, I think, would be great. Doomsday would be fun. I mean, we've seen these characters in Injustice, so they already have the animations, and they don't really have to change much except add some fatalities. Deathstroke, I think, would be fun. He's would be more like Stryker from Mortal Kombat, except better. Black Adam, and then my honorable mentions, I have Solomon Grundy and Zod, as well as Scarecrow from the Arkham series. Not the Batman Begins Scarecrow, because he would die. But
right away.
I think they could have some fun with that.
Oh, totally.
Move on to your DC.
So my DC, you got the Red Hood, which is Jason Todd, Black Canary, Hawk Girl, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, and Arrow, and not Batman. As my honorable mentions. I just want to say not Batman.
Because everyone, I've watched videos like this, everyone's like, put Batman, you've done injustice. Well, there's a problem. You see the same with Batman and Superman. They don't kill people. It's as simple as that. Bane, he could kill somebody. Killer Croc, Doomsday, obviously.
It has Killer Croc, this killer right in the name.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even the, I don't know, Wonder Woman is a hero, but Martian Manhunter too, they would kill people, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't...
Wonder Woman's an Amazon.
Yeah.
She'd have no problem.
They'd have some good stuff with that. And now we have Star Wars characters. I have General Grievous, Darth Maul, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and Chewbacca. The pure reason that I have Chewbacca is because I used to have this game on the PlayStation 1, where it was pretty much Star Wars Mortal Kombat. I don't know I think we got rid of it because it was too violent at the time. But I would play as Chewbacca and just annihilate everyone. Plus, he rips people's arms off, so... And then I have, for honorable mentions, I have Jango Fett and Mace Windu. I think they would be great. And then I have Darth Nihilus from the Old Republic. I think he'd be really fun. One, because he's a Sith. Two, because his voice, him talking, causes people agonizing pain, and they could have some fun with that ability.
Ouch.
But personally, Darth Maul and Grievous would be my two top Star Wars, and those two are also in my top 5 personal list, which we'll get to later.
Alright, my Star Wars. I'm just gonna come right out and say Sidious. Yeah.
Sidious.
Qui-Gon Jinn, because it's Liam Neeson. Why not? Cad Bane, Starkiller.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, from the Clone Wars. Starkiller, because he's awesome.
He is awesome.
Boba Fett, and for my honorable mentions, I've got Count Dooku and Princess Leia exclusively in her slave outfit.
Because what would Mortal Kombat be without someone in a bikini, right?
That's the only way it works.
But I think Sidious would be interesting because they have lightning-based character in Raiden, so they could do something with. They could easily do something with that. I could say something else, but I'm not gonna. So now we have Miscellaneous, which is just pretty much characters that don't fit into Marvel, DC, or Star Wars. And we don't have a limit on these, so...
Sorry, no Star Trek Trekkie fans.
I'm not even gonna... Okay. Well, my Miscellaneous, a lot of them you've probably heard going around. I have Spawn. He's probably the top that everyone has been talking about. Same with the Predator and the Alien from the Aliens movies. I have the Terminator on here, because that would be pretty cool. I have either Azog or Sauron. Azog, of course, from The Hobbit, and Sauron before he's a giant eye, because
You don't want to be in a giant eye. Just look at people, stare them down in this game.
Yeah. Look at him. Fatality. Yeah. And then I have Raphael, and it would be the Michael Bay Raphael, because he's huge and jacked. And then I have the Shredder, which could either be the original Shredder or Michael Bay Shredder. Kratos, I would like to see back. He was in the PlayStation exclusive. As well as Shrek, because Shrek Super Slam was quite fun. And then I would like to see Samurai Jack, just because...
that cartoon is hilarious.
It's a great cartoon, and someone with a sword, slice and dice. Who you got from Miscellaneous?
Miscellaneous, well, mine are a bit abstract, but... So I got Scott Pilgrim from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World series. I don't know if he'd be like a cartoon or he'd be Michael Cera, depending on what you want.
Different attires, maybe, one for each.
Yeah. Emmett the Lego guy. Yep.
He's a master builder.
You heard me.
Yeah.
Emmett the Lego guy. Then a ring wraith from Lord of the Rings, because they're pretty cool. Godzilla. Imagine that. Godzilla versus Emmett the Lego guy.
All's fair in love and war.
Indiana Jones. Blade Runner. Brad Pitt. Will Smith. Buzz Lightyear, or Evil Emperor Zurg. Slender Man, and Man Bear Pig.
Slender Man. Well, they had Freddy
He
Krueger.
scares me.
They had Freddy Krueger. They could do Slender Man. I got 2 more Miscellaneous. I think it would be fun to play as this guy right here, Donkey Kong. Because who doesn't want to be Donkey Kong? And you know what? I think for Star Wars, they could have some fun. Let's see if I can find the minifigure here. With either this guy or this guy. Either a Tusken Raider or a Gamorrean. Those I think they could have some fun with. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's Mortal Kombat, right? They have a guy named Noob. So yeah, you said Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
And Zurg?
Yes.
That would be great. Could you imagine Shao Kahn versus Evil Emperor Zurg? The 2 evilest emperors behind Sidious. So many evil emperors in the world. But, so yeah, those... Will Smith.
Yeah, like I Am Legend.
I, Robot.
Yeah.
Men in Black. Like he'd have alternate.
Skins
What they're doing for Mortal Kombat X actually is each character has 3 variations. So, example for Scorpion, there's a ninjutsu one where he uses his swords mainly. There's a Hellfire one where he uses Hellfire, and there's another one which I think is more in between. They could do that for certain characters, have different. Like for Will Smith, they could have I Am Legend, iRobot, and Men in Black. He has 3 variations. Go. Ed Boon watching. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So my my top 5 realistic, like we said, is the ones that we think would fit into the universe and all that crap. I have Ghost Rider. Personally, I think Ghost Rider would be amazing to play as. Wolverine.
Not Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
No, the comic book Ghost Rider. My Wolverine is the comic book Wolverine as well, not Hugh Jackman. I mean,
even though Hugh Jackman's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to do something, give him not healing ability, but Venom or Carnage.
Still, awesome.
And then I have Kratos on there again because Kratos was really good in. I really liked him in Mortal Kombat 9, and then I have Spawn on there just because everyone wants to see Spawn, and they could totally do Spawn. So that's my realistic ones. How about you?
My realistic ones, I'd pick Drax the Destroyer. For those of you that have watched Guardians of the Galaxy
Or read the comics.
Yeah, comics even. Yeah, he destroys stuff.
Hence the name.
Yep. Dr. Doom, because
Doom.
Yeah. Arrow, because everybody loves that show. And Starkiller, because he's awesome. And a Ring Wraith.
From Lord of the Rings. That would be interesting. They could have some fun fatalities with that, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, they could probably have them, like, turn invisible, like, Reptile can turn invisible in Mortal Kombat 9. They could have that, and then just, like, stab them.
And they'd, like, freak out like Frodo did.
Yeah. Get no filth me! I need your gay powers! And then for my, of mine... Some of these are overlapping from my other top 5, but that I personally, if I made this game, I would want these guys in there to play as. I want Venom and Carnage, both of them, not either or, because you can't have one without the other. General Grievous, I think they could have some fun with his variations. You know, they already have robots, they already have people with 4 arms. Boom. Darth Maul... they have Ermac. He can lift people and throw them. That's kind of the Force, right? And then he has the ninja powers, and I'm sure they could not use lightsabers or make them like Kratos' swords where it doesn't instantly kill you. And then I have Spawn. Already explained that. And then I think the Shredder would be really fun in this in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Who's hungry for human cheese?
I will shred you.
Put you on my taco.
So that's what I got. I was thinking maybe the Green Goblin would be interesting too for Marvel. Just thinking about it right now. Not the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Green Goblin, but the actual, like the ultimate Green Goblin.
Oh yeah,
would be amazing.
It'd be cool.
Not Batman though.
Not Batman. The top 5 that I personally want. Scott Pilgrim, because I just think he's super cool.
Bomb.com.
And he's the best fighter in Canada. So.
Not saying much. Go on.
Read the books and watch the movie and play the game. So, and then Emmett the Lego guy. Don't hate me for that. And MODOK. That'd just be fun.
That would.
That would be fun, yes. Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Because Buzz Lightyear has lasers and jetpacks and...
And he can fall with style.
Yes.
And Boba Fett.
Yes, I would like that.
Boba Fett.
Also, Boba
Yeah.
Fett. If they're going to have Star Wars, they got to have Boba Fett. Because everyone loves Boba Fett.
Yep.
And he's not dead. I have proof. Right here in this book. This book.
Did you hear what they're doing with the next Star Wars movie?
All
the books are not canon anymore.
Yeah, and they're having a spin-off, possibly, of Boba Fett movie.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But that's a discussion for another day. I can't find the other book, but there are these books. If you haven't read these books, they're really good. The Bounty Hunter Wars books. That's, like I said, that's another subject. But so that is our discussion. If you actually watch this video, comment your thoughts on our opinions. State your own opinion. Blah blah blah.
Unless they're negative.
Share it so that as many people can see it as possible. Because Ed Boon, the game director, I've mentioned you twice, I tweeted you, you gotta hear this, bro. This is your fan. I pre-ordered this game the first day it was announced, so...
And we want to get famous.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, too, so, thank you guys for watching. Ouch. Comment what else you want us to suggest, and have a terrible day, losers.